NFL's most successful franchises. You're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Joey Slye is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Foxborough. Here's KaVontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
He's running for it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go! Right take!
Dak now from the gun. He's on the move. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Prescott set to pass. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The flag makes this third down and 10. Running it after the penalty. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Yeah, there we go.
Play action, Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Gay's kick is good. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Cowboys pushing for a score before the break. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! And normally that equals disaster, but it gets out of bounds and ends in a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. May will throw to get us started here. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Hits him on the out route. He has room past the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're now set for first and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Let's go.
Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Remarkable Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 13. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
First down, here's Dak. Finds a seam down the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Rolling out to his left. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots might be able to get some points late after the interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
To the air on 1st down, May. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Could not beat the defender there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Smash, smash. 7-5, 7-5.
Back to the air, it's May. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. Starting from the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
60 Bobcat, baby.
1st down throw for May. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
18 back, 18 back. 19 Lion. Take over.
To throw, here's May. Escapes out to the left. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Tag. Hut, hut.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. One of their biggest plays in the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And it gets them down to the 9 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Turpin with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the